This podcast of storytellers would like to acknowledge the first storytellers whose land we are recording on today, the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. We would like to pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging. We acknowledge them and other Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples whose culture lives on today in Naarm, the city Melbourne. Theirs is the oldest in the world and their sovereignty was never ceded.
All you baddies, benders and babes, and welcome back to the Book of War, an Avatar Legends real play, the story of 4 runaways seeking the Book of War in a world without the Avatar. My name is Jesse Thomas and I play Minh, FANG, the Foundling, he, him, a runaway lava bender from the Earth Kingdom who found a new home for themselves in the Water Tribe while hiding from deadly family secrets. Oh, what a doozy last one was. We're all feeling it still, I think. My Minh fact for today is that the moment Banji left after giving him the dragon fighting turtle duck figurine that he told him to put in the bin, he immediately got up and took it out of the bin and put it on his desk.
It's a bit cute.
Yeah,
it's a bit cute.
He's angry. He's very upset and he wants to hurt Banji because that's what teenagers do.
You're an adult now.
Yeah, well...
Still a teenager though.
Yeah,
teenager.
But like...
Also, have you met like an 18-year-old? They're not an adult yet.
No.
Never met one.
They think they are.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hi, I'm Lucas. I play Tomo, the emotionally hammered.
Oh, that's very good.
A combustion bender freed from his past demons and ready to unleash his full power to right all the wrongs in the world, and discovering he actually doesn't have that many powers and not doing any righting of wrongs. So Tomo fact, the uncharacteristically foolhardy, rushed, poorly thought out attacks on Levy was Tomo trying to regain his sense of control, because he's been really insecure about that. So I'm
laughing because both control and connection are completely absent from your life right now, which aren't your things anymore.
No, I've actually got force and care, but that was sort of Tomo trying to clear the insecure condition. Have I succeeded in that?
That was indeed a foolhardy action you can clear.
Great,
insecure.
Because in doing that, I gave myself another condition. Now I'm afraid, so yay.
You just swapped them.
Yeah.
I did.
It's better than having 2.
Yes.
Minh would know.
Take it from an expert.
Hello, my name is Georgie Hazel and I play Nuro, the Destined, they, she, he. Nuro is a runaway from the strange and mystical foggy swamp. Once a lone wanderer and now part of a pack, Nuro finds themselves navigating a world more complex and mysterious than they ever knew. But every step they take forward, the shadow grows bigger.
The cleanest of takes. From top to bottom.
Nuro fact today, a little bit more of an insight into Nuro in the swamp maybe, and some spirits in the swamp. They've definitely come across a few. Most were curious, playful, hungry, wanted to bargain. They were always complicated. And I think a lot of them were just manifestations of the natural world around them. But Nuro does know, however, to never, ever interact with anything that comes out of the mangroves near Red River. It's a bit of a gateway to a place even the Foggy Swamp tribe can't get a grasp on. You don't hope to bargain with anything that comes out of Red River. You just hope to run fast enough, basically. I don't think they get those any of those feelings from Levy.
Oh,
that extreme amount of fear, feral fear. It would be a stench that comes out of that place. None of that is on Levy.
Speaking of a stench that comes out.
Terrible stench.
My name's Ted Darling and I play Banji, the Idealist.
He's back, baby!
There he is. Let's go.
The Idealist, you say?
Banji, the Idealist.
Georgie missed that.
Wow.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Banji the Idealist, a runaway firebender who's risen from the ashes of his old life. With the fate of the world resting on the edge of a blade, he fights for freedom, for justice, and for peace. Yeah, so
Very cool.
Banji's had a change in playbook. He's no longer the Guardian.
Yeah, but you definitely didn't pick the three tenets of the White Lotus there.
No, that was before I had signed up to the White Lotus.
I decided this. Oh, that's what the Last Airbender. Close enough. Close enough.
So I guess Banji factors, who was Cole? So Banji's mind was fractured after leaving because he was also not immune to the effects of the Book of War. And the only thing he had to talk to was his sword on his back, who was a not so nice dragon spirit. And they just together, they came up with, well, what's left after everything's burned away? It's just Cole. So he was Cole. And the whole time he was training with Piandao, he didn't know whether he was Banji, he was Cole. It was sort of a weird overlap where sometimes he'd feel like Banji and sometimes he'd feel like Cole. But he landed on Cole as the more kind of focused one until the memories came back. So that's the story of Cole.
It's worthwhile noting here that everyone can, in fact, hear this sword speak, but so far no one's really reacted to it because no one quite knows what they're thinking, doing, or saying. Matter of fact, in the last episode, I don't think anyone really heard it over like all the rest of the rage they heard in their ears and their bloodshot eyes. Just daggers directed at Banji.
Yep.
Hello, my name is Ash. I'm the Grand Master of the White Lotus, and I have a wonderful fact for you all, which I am certain will be popping up in the Discord immediately after the last episode, because we're doing these ones back-to-back, spoilers. Everyone who was part of the White Lotus did not forget who Banji was. Piandao never cared who he was, which is why he didn't quite recognize
Big
it.
Piandao energy.
Yeah, big Piandao. It's just like, yep, there were 4 kids. One of them was a firebender. Were you them?
Oh, I punched one of them in the face because he insulted my parents. I don't care about that, actually. I don't care at all.
But yes,
That's the biggest insult of all.
a couple of things to bear in mind that at the time, Banji was not wearing his uniform anymore, so he had no, like, he did not have that regalia.
Yep.
He now had a scarred arm. His hair was different. His expression had changed. So there was a lot that was different about Banji in the last few months since he saw this kid that he didn't care much for the first time round. So that's point number 1. Point number 2, both Yuka and Mengsho absolutely were just like, yeah, well, Levy's not Banji, clearly. Clearly not. But
Yeah, there was you even said, oh, your firebender friend.
Yeah.
And in like, not last episode, the episode before.
Yeah.
Which I definitely didn't clock at the time.
you look back at all the wording that I used, I made sure that at no point did it was always meant to be obscure enough that it could go either way, but it was never a doubt in my mind that they knew that Levy was not Banji, the same way that everyone else sort of thought that that was the slot taken. They were just a bit confused. Speaking of being a bit confused, please roll the music. I don't quite know how to summarize the last episode. I'm just going to say it in this tiny little space. Banji popped in, everyone got angry at everybody else, everyone had it out with everybody else, and now we find ourselves a space about a week later. So what I've presented to everyone at the table is that they have an opportunity to do something during their week before Yuka and Mengsho come back with their plan, outline, or otherwise instructions with what to do. So I have no problem with whoever wants to go first. What do you do in your week of being grounded?
Well, I think the first thing is probably to follow Banji as him and Hikaru go back to the ship where Nuro is. And Banji sort of walks on and opens the spear, and Hikaru gets in and gets settled back in his little spot, and then walks up to the, I guess the mess hall, or the kind of common room area where he would run into Nuro, I believe.
So just like to take a quick moment. So Ted just used some physical language, like the shoulders moving, like he owned the place. 100% it was not as easy as you just taking your dragon down to a boat. Just so you're aware. There was definitely red tape and you needed to pull in some names and favors.
I'm White Lotus now. It's
They don't know that.
well, you know.
first rule of secret clubs is you don't talk about secret clubs.
We also still don't know what it means.
True, yeah.
Philosophy, truth and beauty, thank you.
Yes. Philosophy, truth, and beauty.
So yeah, Nuro would be in the mess hall, and I think you, in the same way that they were just sitting on the couch before they left, I think they're just kind of curled up, knees under their chin, and just they're just staring at their feet. I think they're like sitting on a table maybe, and they're just staring at their feet.
Banji sits down on a chair and he's looking around, and I thought that light's still flickering. Didn't we ask Tomo to fix that?
A candle.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Not the Korra era here.
Tomo, could you replace that one candle from 6 weeks ago?
Yeah, you, Ted.
All right.
Has Tomo not invented electricity and the light bulb yet?
God damn, he doesn't do anything on this shit.
Piece of trash.
Surely. All right, Banji sits on a chair and it's like, "Urgh." Oh, I thought we got rid of that squeaky chair. So, weird.
You're gonna have to wait for Ash.
Oh, light glow's not working. Oh, one squeaky chair. Whew. Whew. Better everyone watch out.
It's almost been slacking off.
Oh, come on.
I think you say that, and then just like after a beat of silence, Nero just kind of like wiggles and gets the chair to do like a bit of a squeak as well, and then just stares at Banji.
Oh, Nuro. Not in the mess hall, man. Come on. Whoa.
And they just shake their head, and I think I like to imagine where we kept all our food is kind of very close to the mess hall. I think Nuro just shakes their head at Banji and then kind of trots off for a moment, and then maybe comes back with like, I don't know, 2 apples or something, and just throws one at you and holds on to the other, and then takes a seat back on the table. And there's no words, I don't think, but I think that we just kind of like keep looking at each other and just do like a like every now and again, and eat this apple and digest everything that's just come back to our brains, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we sit there silently and just exchange squeaks and smiles.
Yeah.
Eat this apple.
Doesn't matter how hurt someone is, immaturity bonds us all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. And that's, I think, setting the week, at least for Nuro and Banji.
Okay. Who else wants to go?
Tomo is going to spend his time breaking things.
Okay.
Or rather,
I've already given you. I've cleared insecure. It's okay.
I'm still angry. No. He is in some sort of a training yard. Probably got some submission. He's trying to do all those more sneaky, subtle misdirections and the clandestine things that he was good at. Because when he tried to throw his tonfa at Levy, like that should have hit. And Tomo is realized that he has lost so much of his edge. Like he has kind of opened himself up. He's wondering if he's made the right decision to open himself and become vulnerable to all these emotions. And I think there are times where he's going to actually just look at his scars, like the scars that was caused by him, tearing off the markers of his old life and wondering if this was a mistake. And I think he would come out on the other side of it thinking, no, I can't go back to that person. But this is a tough road ahead.
I picture you in like sort of a combat pit, and there's a waterbender that's just like forming like ice people for you to hit and attack. Like as fast as you can knock them down, they're making more and more of them.
Yeah, but I'm not fast enough. I'm not as fast as I used to be. But I hit hard. I still hit really hard, but no, it's not the same. And if you allow me, I would like to track down Levy and just have a little chat.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Levy's just hanging around the boat at the moment.
Spirit, you told me that there were more labs near Ba Sing Se and on the way there.
Well, I said they might be.
You said there might be.
Yeah.
So there might not be.
Well, I mean...
Was that something that you said just because I wanted it to be true?
No. No, there definitely is an abandoned flying circus pirate base there. So it makes the most logical sense. And the other one would absolutely be somewhere in Ba Sing Se. I would say it's a 10% chance that they're not there. So...
10% they're not there.
Yeah, 90% that they are. So I can't guarantee it, but that's what I would think.
You really don't want anything for yourself. You really just want to help us.
I mean, what would I want for myself?
Wouldn't you want freedom?
Freedom from what?
You can reshape reality into anything at all.
Well, yeah.
And you don't want to do anything with that.
Well, I do. I want to help people get what they want.
I think Tomo's not... I'm not going to say that Tomo trusts this thing, but he is starting to believe that it's not as much of a danger as he initially thought it was. And that's enough for now.
Okay. Minh Fang.
I think Minh kind of just isolates in his room for a couple of days, sulking, genuinely forlorn a bit as well. And then I think he finally finds the courage to go and see his girlfriend for a day, former best friend Ahani. But he's a bit worried that he's really worried. He's really nervous. So he's actually going to wait until it's nighttime, and he's going to try and sneak out of the house. And with his rope, I think he will rope his way through the city and land on a balcony.
Spider-Man over here.
Yeah, pretty much, essentially. No rock anywhere, so Spider-Man.
I didn't sing it because I didn't want to breach the copyright, so...
Fine, we're allowed 3 seconds.
That's fair.
So yeah, I think he swings through the city and he goes to like the rich district,
The rich strict.
Restrict.
That's right. This is why you're not there.
And there's sort of like a big sort of double-story ice house that has its own sort of bridges to it through the tiers, and it like takes up a whole little section of whole.
I did not realize that she was this cash money, but
Well, she's like betrothed to another one, like a richer, yeah. In my brain, she was, and it was sort of like that's why she's betrothed, because she was because she's a person of standing, and so is this other person, and it's sort of a big deal. And yeah, I think he finds somewhere to swing his rope up and gets up onto the balcony and maybe
stolen one of Tomo's tonfas to redo.
Yeah, maybe breaks off like a little awning bit because it's ice, and he's just and sort of climbing back up.
I think by the time that you're out there, she's come out to be like, what is it? Minh?
Hi, Minh here.
Yes. Hi.
Hey, I just
And she reaches. Is she a bender?
I think she was. Yeah, I think she was a healer.
I think the piece that fell off, she sort of uses it to maneuver it back up, and you get a little bit of a footing landing so that you can actually like hop over the balcony proper rather than just struggle halfway up a rope.
Thanks. Hi. How you doing?
That's it.
I'm sorry for running away. I didn't have a choice, but I wanted to listen.
So you ran away? I just didn't know. Your dad told me nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't really stay in one place anymore for very long. And I wanted to come and tell you, but
Can I stop you for a second?
sure.
And she hits you, and it's like it is simultaneously as hard as she can do, and it is held back at the same time. Like you feel that she wanted to hit you as hard as she could, and then as she does, it just and just sort of leans up against you.
Yeah, I probably deserved that. I mean, you can actually hit me if you like.
I did. I bet that hurts.
Yeah, it does. Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had to run away.
Yeah. I can't really tell you why, but yeah. I hope you're okay, and I'm sorry.
I wasn't. And I guess, like this place, you've just got to go with the flow.
Yeah.
I mean, is that what you're doing? You're just flowing?
Yeah. Following destiny, I guess. Letting it take the lead for a little bit. It's not going well, he points to his face.
She, like, you sort of lean into the light because it's a little bit darker, and she's like, "Oh my gosh!" Like, and
don't worry.
Without even thinking, you see the glow begin as she begins to try and heal it.
No, you can't. That's so cold. No, it's healed. This is it. This is it now.
I mean, is this why you had to run?
Well, no, but yeah, sort of. It's all connected, right? You get it.
I don't, but I mean, you've always done this, I guess.
Yeah. You should see the other guy. He sort of like 1,000-yard stare for a second, and then, but yeah. I don't know what else to say, but yeah.
I guess. Thanks for. I mean, I had no idea whether you were alive or dead. Your dad was really vague about it, and I am really happy to see you.
Yeah.
And she hits you again.
Same. But we can still be friends, right? Like you don't hate me forever, like for all eternity sort of energy.
Not for eternity, maybe just a few days less than that.
Cool. I can work with that. Great.
Do you want to come in?
Oh, this is going to sound lame, but I am in fact grounded. But by both my parents, they're both here. So even being here is like a breach of agreement.
Ooh, big bad Minh Fang. Your mother's going to give you another scar across your face.
Yeah, well, I'm certain she'd let me sneak out. Nothing gets past her, so I have to go. But yeah.
Maybe you can ride?
Yeah. What's this place's address again?
So this is...
So cruel.
Fell right for my trap.
This is Ice Park 9 and Waterway 4.
Awesome. Ice Park 9, Waterway 4. You got it. All right. Spec some letters. Tales of daring, and then Minh tries to like look cool by leaning on the balcony, but it's ice, so he just slips and falls.
Oh, it's also the broken bit that you get.
Yeah, so he falls off and lands, and he's like, "Goodbye."
It's very Aladdin.
Yeah, very Aladdin.
Yeah, Hikaru swings to pick you up on the
I
way
think there's just a splash and he's fallen into a canal.
Yes, but, oh my god, are you all right?
I'm fine.
It's the same. No, it's the same person that fished you out last episode.
Oh, hey man.
You gotta be careful where you're going, man.
he bends him back out again.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I know, man. Do you have a name?
My name's Mickey.
Mickey. Thanks, man. I know my way from some.
Oh, you've learned where Yuka lives? Yeah, okay.
Yep. I'll go right there.
Okay.
See you, Mickey.
So you just head down to...
No, I know where it is.
Okay.
All right, he's my dad, so.
Okay, bridge 44.
Yuka's my father.
I mean, like, yeah, I get that. He's very much a
No, he's my
father figure to
literal. He's my literal dad.
I know, I feel the same way. Anyway, so bridge 44, and then we fade out of that scene. Seven days passes much faster than anyone really thinks about. In focusing on the inner turmoil and some of that external turmoil as well, it really flows. And before long, everyone is called to the ship. Yuka and Mengsho are standing at one section, and the five of you, including Levy, who hasn't returned yet and has stated, I'm hanging around just in case you need me for that little bit longer. I promise I'm not trying to keep anyone away from Arturo. Just if you need any more questions answered, I'm here. And Yuka and Mengsho look at you and say, who would you like to hear from first?
What? Well, who's gonna tell us what?
Well, I'm going to tell you where you should be headed next and give you advice on what to do regarding this book. And Yuka is going to help you with your various problems that you first attended him for.
Okay, well maybe we go for the big one first, and then we can do the next thing. Thoughts?
Yeah.
Looking to everyone except Banji.
Jeez.
Tomo nods.
We gotta get Tomo fixed up, and I've gotta figure out how to talk to this thing.
Cool. All right, Mum, Mother, off you go. Floor is yours.
Well, it sounds like you wanted Yuka to speak first.
Oh,
I'm so confused.
just someone start, please.
Someone, please.
This sucks.
Okay. So, Nero, I've got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
How often do you speak to foxes?
They hold a hand out. And they're just like,
For those playing at home, Georgie is counting fingers. Like, no, this time and this time.
a few times. A few times.
So I've never spoken to one until maybe 2 days ago.
Oh, is my fox friend?
Yes. I never thought I'd say that, but yes.
You didn't think they were real either, Dad, did you?
Well, I didn't quite. Well, it's not.
Yeah.
I've
You
never
didn't
heard-
say it wasn't just me, okay?
When a talking fox visits you in a dream,
In a
sport,
dream,
you
yes.
just
That's
you
my friend.
sometimes have to listen.
Yeah.
So, it turns out there's some things happening in the swamp.
Yeah. Something bad.
Well, here's the thing. Apparently, it has gotten worse. And the thing about it is it's gotten worse thanks to Tomo's problem. Whatever that thing was is now on a rampage. And it's eating as much spiritual stuff as it can.
That bunny I saw. It's in the swamp?
It's headed to the swamp because that is where all the spiritual stuff is. Or, I mean, it's clearly attacked a few things along the way, but it's going for that process.
How do we stop it?
There's already so much happening in the swamp. There's already danger there.
I'm pretty certain that if you manage to solve whatever your problem is, or at least help deal with that, it will almost collide with the two. But the thing about it is that, well, Minh, your mother doesn't think that's where you should go first.
What? That's crazy. You just said it's clearly a problem, and we get, what, 3 birds with one earthbending rock?
Yes, but currently only one of you really has the ability to affect the spirit world. So you need to change your tact a little bit
What?
and meet your, well,
What?
Meng.
What?
Yes, you need to meet your great uncle.
My great uncle.
Yes.
Both my great uncles died in the war.
No, there was another one who your grandfather disinherited.
Oh. Okay, but wouldn't that make wouldn't that make him the enemy?
Well, that is the general ideology that your grandfather wanted all the rest of the Fangs to believe, which is why no one ever really reached out. But they are able to help you both re-manifest that spirit blue hand business you did. And potentially, because you have this, what did you say, fire in the blood? Yeah, fire in the blood. Your lava bending may in fact be able to affect spirits. Because it is not just a physical thing.
I don't think I understand.
I didn't think you would.
Rude.
Well, it's a lot to take in. Moral of the story. You will likely need to see them on your way to the Foggy Swamp.
Oh, okay. I was kind of just expecting like, yeah, it's because you're angry or hot all the time. Not go see someone you didn't know, go see a relative you didn't know you had. But if he's alive, then I shouldn't have to serve.
Again, no longer a Fang. Your grandfather had help to make official changes.
What did he do?
He married a waterbender.
Oh, and you and Dad, but you're not. You're a Fang.
Yes, but we were able to continue the lineage.
Oh,
It's probably easier if you speak to him about it rather than hear it secondhand through me.
okay. Sorry for everyone enjoying my new family drama that I didn't know I had. Okay. Where are they?
Yuka says, we actually think that they're on Natsuo Island.
The spirits be damned!
Well, yes, that's exactly why we think that they're there.
Why, of all places? Oh, I don't want to go back there.
Back there?
Oh, it sucked the first time, Dad.
We did a lot of good there.
Yeah,
Second
but
time was even better.
every time we go back, it's just... It's like a constant war. You guys didn't see what I saw on the hill.
That's why we think that he's there.
Well, I guess that is the current front line, right?
Anyways, that's sort of the way to go about it. If you manage to do that, then you're going to be better armed to head into the Foggy Swamp, and then you'll be able to deal with both of your problems, and he gestures to Tomo and Nuro at the same time.
So you're saying that men will be able to just whack spirits?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can punch him now. That's what it's gonna be like. You know, suddenly when something you've like not understood for a long time gets reduced down to I can hit it, suddenly it doesn't seem so scary. You know what I mean? And you know what? I feel like that's a real cycle of violence sort of thing, and like why like people aren't tolerant of one another because they can just like get rid of them because they're scary. But like if there's a giant rabbit eating stuff,
You feel a bonk on your head as your father hits you with a bluish tile hand.
ow! Hey, what?
Is your balance in line with your center? Currently free from conditions?
Is my balance in line with my center? No, it's 0-0, and my center is +1 heritage.
Okay. You do share a background. Your teacher does agree. The technique is not easy. Please roll 2d6
Oh no.
and take a -1.
We know how these rolls go, so I'm not going to learn this.
We can do it. We can do it.
I believe
Everyone
in you.
believes.
Use two
Believe in
hands.
the heart of the die.
Use
Never.
two hands.
Never. I'll die before I use two hands. I'll roll 2 nat 1s on this roll. You watch. Oh, Ash, I needed. Yeah, 5 and a 1. 4. What did you want? Can't do it ever. Done. What did you expect?
You're not ready.
Lucas is correct. You're not ready. And as this hand comes down in this, everyone sees this hand turn blue, and everyone sees Minh's head stay in the same spot and also move at the same time as his spirit gets ever so slightly jutted away from his body and then back again. Marker condition.
Insecure. Because I'm a failure. Done.
The reason that you need to go see this person is because they are going to encompass what you are better than either one of the two of us, even combined.
What if he probably doesn't even want to see a Fang, though?
Maybe not, but regardless, that's who you got to go see.
Okay. Since, well, don't really have a choice anyway.
Are there any questions?
What do you want us to do about the Book of War?
I'm glad you mentioned. Functionally, I have no idea. I don't know enough about it. I have received very minimal correspondence from the people that I've asked about, and as a result, I am at a complete loss. So, after I had a chance to cool down, I have come to the conclusion that I don't know, so I thought we'd ask Levy. And they both turn their expression to Levy.
Nuro looks at Levy as well.
So does Banji.
He's already made it clear he doesn't want anything. They don't even know if they're a proper thing right now.
That's absolutely correct. I don't quite understand a lot of things which are going on right now, so I'm sorry, Meng Shou, Grandmaster. I don't know. I don't know what to. I don't know what I can do or help with or say. Like, I can't feel these other components of me. The only reason I know they exist is because I saw it in everyone else's memories. So
even though there's two parts of you, you can't join them back together. You're still only one.
I think what is happening is that Levy is just reality's veil. I don't think they've got anything to do with the second book we got.
Yeah, that's Banji's right.
They're not the Book of War. They're just something else. Part of it, I suppose. A chapter. I don't know. But they're not the spirit that we're looking for with the Book of War. They're just maybe an appendage of it.
I did read the war journal, and it doesn't work the way that I work. I don't quite know how to explain that. It's a spirit thing, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Either way, it's we're not the same, kind of.
Minh pulls out his little notebook that he has with him that looks like hell, and he's flipping through pages. It's like, just trying to find. Here it is. And he pulls up like the list of the pieces. Okay, so foundations of war, harmony and conflict, the art of diplomacy, the corrupted path, the forgotten spirit, and reality's veil. So if your reality's veil, which is the other one?
Well, it'd be the war one, right?
Foundations of war. Well, they seem pretty far apart in terms of like their deal and where I've written them in the list. But they don't seem to have much to do with each other. So maybe you're like too far apart in your aspects to be compatible yet. Maybe we need like a bridging book.
Okay, but what happens if one of you wants to write in me
No
or
one
read the other one?
Is writing in the book.
Yeah, but that didn't work last time.
Banji just kind of looks off into space.
Daggers at Banji.
I mean, Banji wasn't the only one to write in the book. You did the whole squidfish thing.
That wasn't me. That was just a test, right?
Right?
Who did that anyway? That was Banji as well. It doesn't count. See?
Yeah, but that was
You're the problem.
That was on the guidance of everybody. We all did that. I was just the scribe.
Don't pull us into your corruption, boy.
Can you stop anyone from writing in you?
No.
Then we got to take you to the bird, I guess.
I don't think that's a good idea. I don't trust
I
that
know,
bird.
but we have an in as long as we keep bringing pieces, which means when we get the last piece, we can steal them all back and run away.
Man, you were nearly pooping your pants in front of that buzzard.
Yes, but now I have two things that he wants, and I didn't have anything
What,
he
a
wanted
blue
before.
hand?
2 pieces of the book, Nuro. And besides, he has information we all want, okay? There's even some family books in there somehow.
I just think that
I think we're smarter than a 1,000-year-old intelligence bird, okay?
Oh.
That bird is so driven by one thing and one thing only. That's collecting knowledge, all right? He's not going to know our intentions. But we know that he's just going to keep it on a shelf in a back room somewhere. So...
And that's a spirit we're talking about.
Yeah, but maybe he knows about it, right? And I know I wasn't down with him last time, but, like, maybe it was his friend. Maybe they were friends, buddies.
Do you know Wan Shi Tong?
Like, the name rings a bell. Maybe some other part of me does? That might sound like a weird answer.
No, but I wouldn't be surprised. That little buzzard's got his little claws and everything.
Well, anyway, I mean, we have a solid goal right now, right? We have to go and help the swamp, and in doing so, help Tomo. Like, the book can wait. It's not going anywhere.
I mean, that's not the problem, Banji. The Banji is you're going all desperado with a pen on it. All right, that's the issue, okay? I don't trust you not to write in it again. Maybe you'll just get rid of all of our problems. Maybe you'll write, Tomo has his stomach back.
I mean, we've tried that.
No!
Yeah, I mean, I could probably try and make that
Stop
happen.
that. No.
I like this sleepy guy.
But it's just a veil. It ain't real. Right?
Reality's veil.
I mean, functionally, reality is what people make of it.
Look, I'm from the swamp. It ain't that simple as what's always standing in front of you. I get it, Levy.
But honestly, though, Tomo, you do want your appetite back, right? I could probably just see if I could make...
No.
No, last time I tried something, it went badly. I don't think that's a good idea.
Plus, that's up to Tomo.
Tomo, take it from me. Do it the right way. Not the easy way.
Tomo's like, you're lecturing me on this.
No, I know. I'm merely trying to.
He's not. He doesn't say that. He's just like looking at you like, really, man, come on.
You 100% have this little nugget at the back of your head. It's like, I could just get
I could.
I could just...
I could, but the thing is,
What if we leave it with your dad, Minh Fang?
My dad is next to my mother.
No, the book.
And she's a general of war. I think she will eventually succumb to the power of the
Yeah,
book.
sorry, man, but you're not touching this book.
Yeah.
I have no intention.
Tomo, what
And
were
that's
you
it.
gonna say?
I didn't have any intention either, but one day I read the whole thing just sitting there. And I didn't even realize. And that will happen. And then you'll pick up a pen.
Sorry,
You won't even mean it.
You misinterpret me. I have no intention of going anywhere near it. Do not leave it here.
Tomo, what were you going to say?
We know right now that your great uncle is on Natsuo. At least that's our best bet.
Yeah, I guess.
I would like us to be more prepared if we face spirits.
I agree. Y'all don't know what you're walking into. I mean, the swamp is weird enough, but the last time I had a vision, something bad was brewing there, and I really got to prepare y'all. I got to make sure you know exactly what you're walking into.
I don't know how I feel about being the front line against a bunch of spirits, though.
Where's your sense of adventure, Minh?
Well, it died when you killed yourself, gave me a fake best friend, and then my brain didn't work for 5 weeks. So sit down.
I think my home is in danger.
Also, you did leave under strict orders not to, so clearly you have some smouldering of adventure left in you.
Please.
In fact, this was a mess that I created. I would like your help. All of you to help.
Okay. I'll help you. Fine. You're right. This is stupid. Of course I'll help you, Tomo. Of course I'll help your home, Nuro.
So you're willing to accept help then, Tomo?
Yes, of course.
I was very much so hoping you'd say that. Okay, boys. And you see a group of 20 or so water tribe people come up and it's like, well, everything's all loaded up. We are stocked with supplies for a couple of weeks at least, and we're good to go. And you see Daj and his group of miscreants.
All right, hands up. How many of you have spoken to my mother?
They all put their hand up.
Okay. That sucks. Cool. These guys are all narcs and spies.
Well, she did come to us and ask us a few questions, and we weren't going to say no.
She is intimidating. He glares at his mother.
She said, Tomo asked for help, and I have provided. And she leans in close and she says, the petals for the White Lotus are open for all who need them.
Miss Mengsho, before we leave, I bet Hikaru would like to see you. You were an important...
Oh, surely not.
Of course, you helped protect him. He remembers you.
I guess I best see this, what did you call it, son? A
Big lizard.
big lizard, yes.
Yeah, head down and give him a wee pat.
Okay. And you're not going with her, she's just...
I'll come with her.
Okay, it's just like...
Let's head down and give him a wee pat.
Yeah, they so Mengsho heads down below. She doesn't know the layout of the ship, so as I'm assuming you guide her.
Yeah, take it down to the engine room.
Hikaru sort of sees it, and you notice a visible improvement of his mood in seeing her in the same way that one might, a dog might get excited.
Yeah,
at,
little tail's wagging.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You see the little dragon tail, just a twitch, just a little waggle. And she says, it is a great pleasure to see you so vibrant and well, Hikaru. And he snorts a little flame. And again, it's almost that happy, I can't control my excitement little flame by comparison to anything threatening. I don't know if Min's standing anywhere nearby or not to see this happen.
No, he's just as angry as at the lizard. They are
He's complicit.
Yeah.
A complicit lizard.
He's so upset.
I think Nuro is watching, but like from around a corner because Hikaru doesn't like Nuro at the moment at all.
Right. Tomo, where are you in this exchange?
I think Tomo was still just processing that his friends did seem to actually want to help him. It seemed to sort of clash with how he's been feeling. Like he's been feeling a bit isolated, but then suddenly, hang on, maybe they do still care.
It is very cold out here. It's easy to feel isolated.
So I think he's just processing that. Probably still up in the mess hall where everybody was.
As Mengsho is sort of talking to Hikaru, the sword on your back says,
He says it's a real wonder to see this woman. I don't know what she did, but he likes her a lot.
Oh, well, Mengsho was actually the one who found Hikaru when he was injured and brought him to the island that he recovered on. So really, she saved his life.
Mengsho turns around, she says, who are you? What was that noise?
I was talking.
Banji, you are being coy.
Oh, sorry. You mean Peacebringer? Oh, yeah, my sword talks now?
I mean, yes, it's not the sword, but yes, also the dragon.
Right, yes, it's the dragon soul in the sword that talks.
I was referring to being able to translate what the dragon was saying.
Yes.
Mengsho is gobsmacked. Again, probably the second time in anyone's life that's currently at this table, she has pulled an expression that she could not hide.
I mean, through Peacebringer and the Dragon Soul, I think Hikaru says thank you, Mengsho. He appreciates everything you've done for him.
Through the sword and... Okay. And she turns and she bows to Hikaru and she says, again, and the pleasure is all mine, an honor to help, and I need to get some fresh air, I think. And she walks up. And not only does she go to the top of the ship, she walks off and keeps walking along the ice until she finds somewhere that is some sort of stone. And we've seen Minh Fang do this exactly. She just puts her feet on the ground. It's like, yes, there it is. She is a speck in the distance away by the time she finds that. Everyone else just saw her walk past. Easiest way to describe the impression is whenever you see, like in the Looney Tunes, when they get shocked by something and they just sort of like dead eyes,
Leave the scene.
they just walk out the room. Same vibe. And Yuka's like, well, that can't be good. I'm gonna go take care of her. You are all clear to leave.
See you, Dad. You don't know anything about my granduncle, do you?
Very little.
Like his name?
You know what's weird? Your mother's never mentioned it to me. Well, best of luck, sport.
Minh remembers when he was asking his mother about the scroll last episode, or the episode before. And he quickly sort of like pulls it out and looks on it to find the name because he was the granduncle that last.
It is the granduncle that learned how to do it.
Come on, man.
It's not his scroll.
No, but he would have made notes on it or something.
He did not.
Are you not giving me a name out of laziness, or are you deliberately? It's a choice. You're not giving me a name.
It is very much so a choice.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll accept it.
No and.
No and. Fair enough. No, I asked and I got told. Thank you.
So just to get it in my head, so Minh is there as well?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I would say that currently, unless Banji stayed down the bottom, everyone is on deck except for Meng Shou, who has walked off.
Okay, cool.
Banji would have come up.
Okay, cool. I think maybe we're going up together, maybe, and I just say, your sword sounds like the dragon, Caledon.
Yeah. So it turns out when I did what I did to the dragon, we actually made a bargain, and his soul now lives in the sword.
Oh,
Whoa.
damn it!
Can we just dial that?
Can you make one good choice in your life, please?
This was a good choice. This is.
No.
He's
It
been
was an
helping.
excellent choice.
Shut up.
That is a
Damn it!
strong voice.
He's cool, guys.
So cool. Cooler than all of the ice people.
It was Sozin's dragon, man. He's killed thousands.
Wait. Can you just... It was Sozin's dragon?
Yeah, and he's killed thousands of people. Don't you remember a little something that happened 70 years ago?
That's what dragons do.
If he died on that island, the spiritual energy would have wrecked that place.
Exactly.
That is true. Well, I mean, Sozin's dragon would have been very old, so...
Yes, that's what I was saying.
I think like maybe there's like at the sound of the voice there's just like a little bit of like a from Nuro, like just the monster just like eyeball like if
Uncertain if the monster
Yeah.
or Nuro.
monster or Nuro just kind of eyeballing. I think there's like a bit of a clash of energy there with that one, but Nuro like steps away from it, but yeah, that's
I
interesting.
do not have the ability to deal with this information right now, so I'm going to go help my wife. Best of luck to everyone.
You get used to him. He's good.
Is he Banji?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a sword.
Yeah, I'm a
I
sword.
don't think anyone should be believing Banji's judge's character.
I saw those dragons' memories.
Look, guys, he's
You
a
keep your
sword.
dirty mouth shut.
Don't
Keep
call
your dirty mouth.
don't call Nero.
I will. That'll teach you.
Do you understand why Hikaru and I are at odds?
Trade another prison for another one.
Right. And Banji like grabs the hilt and like muffles.
You could roll for it.
Yeah, I'd like to try and muffle.
Okay. Guess what you're rolling?
Devil's bargain.
The Devil's Bargain.
The devil's bargain. You mean dragon's?
Yeah, it's the Dragon's Bargain.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're rolling the Dragon's Bargain.
Do you want me to read the dragon's bargain before I roll it?
Yeah,
or-
just a reminder for everybody.
Cool. So the dragon's bargain is, I can utilize the sword to automatically succeed in a move or technique. The modifier will vary based on the situation, and no one can help me with this.
Currently, you have a -1 because it is fired up.
On a 10+, you're in complete control. Your dominance is absolute. On a 7 to 9, there is some backlash, and you'll be given a narratively appropriate setback. On a fail, the dragon is in control of the result and how he wishes to manipulate the world. Oh, that's a 10.
No, he shuts up.
I didn't know you could do that.
Rolls a 10 to shut up a dragon sword. Rolls a 4 to...
Basically, I think what everyone sees is that it starts to glow that little bit more blue, and then Banji just puts his hand and it changes color to that sort of rainbow hue again, and it just flashes in this prismatic and the dragon sword is silent.
See? I'm in complete control, guys. It's fine.
Minh just looks at everyone else like with a weariness, a well-worn weariness.
One monster at a time.
Speaking of, I think that maybe I should go.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think we probably need Arturo for what comes next.
I have maybe just one more day. I have a few more questions, Levy, if I may.
If you're going to ask him now, because I don't want to leave him trapped in that book longer than he needs to be.
No, Tomo doesn't say anything and looks away.
Okay.
You gonna be okay in there? Can we write anything down for you?
No, we're not writing in the book.
I feel bad.
They've been in there for thousands of years. What's another 1,000?
I guess I don't like the thought of Arturo being stuck in there for our sake.
Okay. And Levy sort of awkwardly begins to walk down into the boiler room.
I want to watch.
Yeah, should we go
I
and...
want to watch what happens.
There's the weird eye contact you made when you said that to me.
Yeah, sorry.
I want to watch.
Did jump on that very quick.
Yeah, I think we all... Well, I mean, Banji goes down to the boiler room as well.
You say that Levy looks... The way we perceive Levy is what we kind of want to see.
Yeah.
I think as Tomo takes one last glance as Levy descend, Tomo sees Levy as an older feminine figure, as someone that maybe you might imagine Tomo's mother would look like.
I think that's entirely fair.
And then Tomo just looks away as Levy descends.
Levy heads down and goes to a lockbox, which you're certain wasn't there before. Absolutely certain that there was no box with which one thing could be locked. And they take out a key and unlocks the box, and there are 2 books sitting there. And he says, goodbye. He puts his hand on the book, and in a display of colour which can't be described on the human spectrum, everyone that's there sees it, but there's no way to actually say what it looks like. It looks like they get pulled into the book, and exactly where Levy was standing, Arturo pops back into existence and promptly falls onto the floor.
Nuro catches him.
I didn't think I'd forget how to fly in such a short period of time.
Oh, you stupid buzzard.
How long's it been?
Nuro just squeezes him super tight. You stupid buzzard.
It wasn't that long, surely.
It was like 5 weeks, man.
It what? Really?
Yeah.
I would have said like 2 minutes max.
You've been
Oh, good for you. That sounded sarcastic. No, good, that is so good to hear, actually.
I don't understand humans. Banji, is that you again?
Yeah, it is, Arturo, and thank you for what you did.
So it worked then?
It worked.
I did good?
You did really good, Arturo.
Oh, thank goodness. I was really worried you'd all tear each other apart.
Were you in on this?
You know what?
Minh looks to Banji and looks back to Arturo.
Oh, with my decision? No, absolutely not. That was all me. And Hikaru a wee bit. And maybe the sword.
All right, you cool.
Don't roll me into this.
All right, you're cool, Arturo.
I know. Besides, someone's got to captain this vessel.
No.
Do you got a vibe? Tell me you got a vibe.
I've got a vibe that I need to eat some more of them noodles that I had that one time.
Noodles, quick stat for Arturo. Let's go.
And Arturo makes his way up the top because regardless of your proclamations, Minh Fang, all your memories say that while Arturo wasn't at the helm, it doesn't work the way you want it to. And before too long, the boat with all the waterbenders and Captain Arturo back at the helm is sailing away from Agnikela.
Gives us a boat, makes himself captain. I can't believe it. Is Lucas Lee as Tomo, Georgie Hazel as Nuro, Ted Darling as Banji, myself Jesse Thomas as Minh Fang, and Ash Cooper as our Goose Master, Game Master, and Goose Monkey, who we all love very dearly. Our theme song and outro is The Book of War Remains by Matt Harrison, and additional sound effects and music are from Soundstripe. It's a small one for you today, folks. We are a week away from PAX, and we are so excited and scared and peeing our pants a little bit, but it's so much fun. By the time this episode's out, PAX will already be done for us, so if you did come and say hello, thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who has supported us. It's been an awesome trip to get here and to actually do a live show, which is something I never really expected to be on the cards for us, and Lucas in fact had been pestering me a long time to do one, and Lucas was desperate to do one. So it's so exciting that we actually did get to, and at a pretty big important venue, so it's so much fun. But thank you to all of you for your support throughout our nearly 2 years now. We love you all so much. The next episode will be out on October 26th, so we will see you then. Hello all you baddies, benders and babes, and welcome back to the Book of War, an Avatar Legends real play, the story of 4 teens seeking the Book of War. Alright. I'm just going to start again because it's just...
It was the sharp, like, snap of the head.
Yeah. Well,
Hello, you man.
yeah.
Hello, all you out there in Avatar Land. I hope you're having pleasant dreams as you listen to our voices. We are Runaways as we go.
Tonight on BBC Two.
Oh, it's very good.
The Runaways have killed another one.
What's that? The BBC thing.